Alright guys, so we're out here at the lemon. The blue lemon we're calling it. Yeah, as soon as I got it here, it started missing. I noticed every spark plug was in the engine. They look pretty new. They all look like they're firing. But they were loose. See all that? Black? That was the compression. We thought it had an exhaust leak. The compression, I screwed these plugs out by hand. I didn't even, no effort at all. No wrench at all. Screwed them out by hand. So as you can see, there's only 7 there. Because the one in the back is probably, has been in there since the truck was built. It's so rusty and corroded. Look at the boot. That's the last plug all the way in the back there. Mechanics probably couldn't get it. Just never changed it. Never wanted to change it. So I'm going to use the Irwin tool here. Happen to be the perfect size. As you screw it in, as you try to screw the plug out, see? The teeth hook into it. But that plug is so rotted in there. Inside there, the plug is so rotted that I think only like half of this is left. It's a tiny bit at the bottom. So if I can't get it out like that, then I'm going to go to the traditional easy out. I have to break this porcelain off, get the whole inside of it cleaned out with a drill bit, whatever I got to do, and then get the easy out inside here where the porcelain goes. And try to get that plug out without having to take the head off. Alright, let me try to get this out. And I'll get back to you if I get it out. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but this is what I'm using. I sprayed the whole cylinder hole. I filled it up with this 2 days ago and let it just soak in there. So I'm gonna spray a little more now. If I'm gonna stick my finger in first and stick my finger in the hole first. Poopy's gonna like that one. Stick my finger in the hole first and see if it's still in there. Oh, I can't find the hole. You better not tell my wife that. Here it is. I found the hole, boys. Still some in there. Alright, let me try this. Well, this is what happened. The Irwin has done its job. So I'm definitely going to keep these. It locked onto that plug, but it snapped the plug. So now I gotta look for the porcelain, which I do not see it in there. Yeah, porcelain is not in there. I hope it didn't fall into the motor. I gotta try to get that porcelain out of there, and then I gotta get the easy out now, put that in the threads. So let me go grab that easy out. Be right back. Alright, so we're gonna resort back to this one because top of the plug and everything's out. I gotta get the porcelain out, but now this will go into the threads, and when you're loosening, it screws in and tightens. So it should get it out. I hope I don't have to take this motor apart. Let me send my camera in first. See what's left in there. I don't think I could record that. Let me try. So to give you an idea of what I was working with, look at that. Plug has been in there forever. Look at it. Who the hell would strip that like that? I know the Irwin tool did a little damage to it, but that's ridiculous, man. Now I think I'm gonna use the other one. Got more threads on it. So So I want to get a bite on it and get this thing out. Alright, just as I suspected. It's a Motorcraft from Ford. I got that out. And guess what? The Irwin grabbed onto the porcelain. Grabbed right onto the porcelain, twisted it out. So now I gotta try to get there's another piece still in there, but I think there's enough there I can get the easy out in. And if that piece falls in the motor, then hey, I gotta put a magnet in there, get as much of that out as I can in the vacuum. I'll be back. Alright guys, so this is what I'm gonna try now. It's another, one of the plugs. I took it apart. This is the head bolt from the Power Stroke. It's hardened steel. I just grinded it flat so that it'll fit right in there. See, I made it very sharp so it'll cut into it. I don't think that'll snap. I hope not, because I got the easy out. Snap that in there. I got it out yesterday, but now I got this like in the threads. Before I stuck this in there, it was barely fitting in this part. Now I ground it down. Alright everybody, so what I'm going to try to do. I got this kit. Push the threads. But this is for if you have the spark plug out. And the Triton 4.6, is messed up. The spark plugs come loose and they come out. So I bought a new set of spark plug. A spark plug is a spark plug. Motorcraft, whatever it is, it's all the same shit. Alright. So this is my plan. I'm going to make a guide out of these bronze sleeves. This one barely fits in the spark plug hole. So I'm going to grind it down a little. This one I'm going to make fit in there. And that one fits the 1/2 inch drill bit perfect. Look at that. It's like it was made for it. Doesn't even wobble at all. Fits right in there. So my plan is to make a sleeve so I can drill the hole nice and straight. Then I'll drill it out and then I'll tap it with this tap. This tap is saying that I need a crossover for the 14 millimeter 125 is a hold on. I need a 12.8 millimeter, and I had this 1/2 inch bit is a 12.7. So it's just a shy, like a 1/1000th too small. But I think that's gonna work fine. It's an aluminum head. So I'll tap it with that. Screw that one in with the teeth. I got extra ones here in case any of the other cylinders want to act up. See the teeth on the top there? I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. See the teeth here on the back? See the teeth? Those go up. You screw the threads down in, those stay up, and you use this tool here to tap it, to flare it, and those teeth will cut into the aluminum and it's supposed to not come out. So once I get this all set up and made, I'll get back to you. Let you know what I did here. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so this is what I came up with. Looks like the original tool that the guys sell. The sleeve, I had to grind it, into a triangle because it has to fit between the this side fits between the valve cover and this side fits between the intake. And I took the small thread thing out. We're not using that one. We're going to use the big one. I tapped the bottom because the 1/2 inch drill bit fits right inside there, perfect. So it'll be guided from the top and it'll come out the bottom and be guided also. So now this is a brass pipe that I brazed I got the tape on it because I ground a little too much off. So now with this tape on, it fits in there nice and tight. So I made my own guide. Let's see how it works. Alright, we're gonna start the process. I'm gonna drop this one in first. It's back there. Get in the hole. Well, first let me get all the shavings from before with the easy out and everything out of there. Let's do that first. Hear that? It's all shavings from the easy out and everything. There's more. I got that out of the cylinder. See that? Alright, so what I did was I put grease around that to catch as many shavings as I could. See all the shavings on there? I think I broke through the whole head now. Let's see. I'm gonna send the camera in and see what I can see in there. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back at the lemon. That's what I got out. Oh, where'd I go? Came out in sections. Got this piece out first. This one first. Then I snapped that, got that out. I ran the tap in. See, it tapped into that. And it pulled that piece out. And then this piece, when I drilled it, fell in there. Again, I dropped it. Found it. That's the piece with the grounders, the electrode. So that piece of porcelain, I don't know, I might have got it out with the vacuum. But now, I got a hose set up to this undercoat thing. And I'm sucking out all of the, see it come out? All the antifreeze, and because I took the radiator holes off, some antifreeze went in there, and all the WD-40. So I tapped the threads, I used the grease. Put grease all over the channel. See how it grabs all the aluminum shavings? So now I'm gonna blow out the rest and get the suck out the WD-40 and everything. My guide worked perfect. The threads are cut. Everything's cut. I made this other guide here to put on the threader. It just holds it nice and straight. And I use a side winder drill, Ryobi. These side winders so I can get in there. Just my luck, it's the last number 4 cylinder in the back. So I got the compressor going. I'm gonna blow the rest out, and then I'm gonna blow it with compressed air, see what I can get out of there. And just my luck. It's only my luck. Oh, another thing I want to note was that I couldn't get this out of the cylinder until I threaded it with that. Then it came right out. It was too big. It wouldn't come out of the hole. So, again, back to my luck. You see? This broke off, fell in there, and I didn't know. You know, I pulled it out and I said, oh, I thought it was just a tip. So I ended up running the easy out in there again, trying to get, I thought maybe I'd get another piece of the spark plug out, and I broke it in half. So the other half of this is in there, and it's, guess what, it's copper. Magnet don't stick to it. So I gotta try to get it out of there. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Alright boys, spark plug is in. Running pretty smooth. I think we got it. Got a little miss. I mean, from the, what do you call all that smoke? I think it's from the, you know, all the stuff that oil and stuff and grease I got in that cylinder. So it's all burning out now. You know, I had WD-40 sprayed in the cylinder and everything. So it should like, it was a little rough when I first started. Now, as you can see, it's real smooth now. I mean, I got a little exhaust leak, not a miss, but it's back there. Hear it? Those exhaust manifolds got to be done. There she is, spark plug. I got it out. Bad boy running now. Alright, like and subscribe.